A travel series exploring nostalgic-themed hotel rooms and adult-only hotels worldwide has gone viral, now the subject of a new book. A pair of married photographers started the project in 2018. It is called A Pretty Cool Hotel Tour, has nearly 2 million followers on social media.
With many of the spots featured in Hotel Kitsch, a pretty cool tour of America's fantasy getaways. Margaret and Corey Benert. Oh, darn it, I forgot to ask. How do I pronounce your last name? Did I get it right?
You did great. You did great.
Yeah, I think I didn't do great.
I would have said
How
Beinert.
do you say it? Is it Beinert?
There you go.
Oh,
yes.
gosh, you're being so nice to me. I'm so sorry. So how did this all start? Did you guys just like to travel and you found some of these interesting places and you said, there's something more to this?
Yeah, we were already traveling together doing photography work. We have a production company together, so we do both video production and photography. So traveling the country, we're staying at a lot of hotels, and they generally all look the same. So eventually we just thought maybe we could have a little bit more excitement on the road if we actually look for places that look different. And we were shocked to find there's a whole world of very cool hotels out there.
Huh.
So safe to say that none of these are chains?
I think there's only a couple that have a small chain, so maybe 3 or 4 locations, but generally they're one-off.
All right, let's get right to the list. Cove Pocono Resorts in Pennsylvania.
That was the first hotel we actually stayed at, and that sparked the idea of making this a series. This is a hotel that has been around. This is actually 3 hotels in the Poconos. This has been around since I think they opened in the 60s. They popularized the heart-shaped tub. They have the champagne glass tub, which is very iconic. And that, I think, seeing the champagne tub and not even knowing that was a thing before really gave us the push to make this a bigger series, because it was just such a fun experience.
All right.
And generally, like, these places are experiences, not just like you go sleep and you don't really think about it. Like,
right.
They're shocking.
All right. How about the Dive Moat and Swim Club?
The Dive Motel and Swim Club is in Nashville, Tennessee. And this is one of my personal favorites. It's just made to look like a retro 1970s hotel, but it was actually made just a couple years ago. So it's in great shape, and it's a fun vibe all around.
Huh. And what's that? I mean, I'm sure the price is different in all of these. Are they pretty affordable, all the ones you've been at?
I think they are generally really affordable, especially considering they tend to not be in really big cities. They're kind of in the suburbs. So the pricing is really, in my opinion, way more affordable than like a luxury suite or something like that.
All right, let's look at another one here. The Madonna Inn. Where's that?
That one is in the central coast of California. This is also one of the oldest hotels that we feature in the book. It is so colorful and kitschy. Like, every single room is a different colorful theme. There's like glittery walls and floral carpeting everywhere. It's just like the most gaudy, extravagant, but also really impressive hotels we've been at.
Look at that.
Did you find that with these small kitschy hotels that the staff was equally welcoming and kind of quirky in their own right?
Yeah, a lot of the people I feel like are very passionate about these hotels because they're so special. So they tend to be able to tell the stories. And like when we first started out, I mean, we didn't have a name for ourselves at all. We would just ask for a tour, and we met some incredible people who just know all this information about these incredible gem hotels. So yes, I think we've loved meeting the people who work at these places along the way.
And when you take on something as specific as this, you tend to embody it with the rest of your situation as well.
Yeah. So the next one on the list is one we're familiar with here in Illinois, the Sybaris. That's a chain, and you enjoyed your stay there.
Yeah, I actually grew up seeing these commercials when I was a kid.
Right.
So, to go there as an adult was a very different experience.
Yeah, it was so incredible. And of course, we've all heard about Sybaris. If you grew up in the Midwest, you definitely know of it. So we were very hesitant. We're like, what are we going to find here? But we've been back several times. I think we've been to 3 or 4 of their locations. They're actually probably the biggest chain that we've been at. And I personally think they are such a fantastic getaway, especially in the Midwest in the middle of winter, to have a pool and a waterfall and everything they offer. We've been very impressed with their service.
Right. How about the Roxbury? Where's that?
That's in the Catskills in New York. That one is definitely one of the more extravagant theme hotels. This is owned by a married couple who met, of course, on Broadway, so they're very theatrical. And their rooms definitely reflect that. They're very, like, focused on different fairy tales and fantasies that you might be really familiar with, but just like over the top designs. And they're actually family friendly. So I think that's also a great one to tell people who have kids, because these rooms are really fantastic for adults or kids. But yeah.
Yeah, and another one you feature here, I've stayed at a couple of these, and they're wonderful. The graduate hotels and a lot of college towns. Did you go to more than one, or which graduate hotel did you go to?
Yeah, we've been to a few now. We went to the one that's in the Chicago area because it's the Home Alone themed room. It's actually right down the street from the exterior of where they shot the movie at, and they have the inside of the room made to look just like Kevin's McAllister's parents,
Right.
which is wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you're a
that is-
Home Alone fan, it's perfect.
That's great. Hey, you know, I don't know if you've been to this one. Our Pat Tomasulo, who works here on the show, was at the Rainbow Motel. It's on the southwest side of the city, I think in the Garfield Park neighborhood. You've been there? They have all these themed rooms.
Yeah.
You have? Yeah. Yeah, so that's just...
Yes. We were at that one, I think, but this one was an early one. Since we were already familiar with the Chicago area, once we started the project, we stopped by there, I think in 2018, like right after we started.
Oh,
And
that's,
famously, they have a bed that's shaped like a sandwich, and
Yes.
that took off with
that's exactly
our viewers.
right.
Yes.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. For more, you can check out a pretty cool hoteltour.com and follow them on Instagram and TikTok. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks for having
Thank you
us.
so much.
Hotel.